Welcome to Thriver TV, where it's my greatest joy to be able to help you get through this nightmare and heal and recover and then thrive. So today I want to talk to you about what do you do when you've worked out that this insanity that you've been experiencing is because you are with a narcissist. And I know that you may be somebody who has just discovered, or you remember what that was like when you did. Or maybe you've been battling it and you've been thinking, maybe they are, maybe they're not, or maybe it was a covert narcissist, or it was more of an altruistic narcissist, and certain things didn't fit, but you've come to a place where you're like, oh my God, this person is a narcissist. What do you do? Well, first of all, I want to really validate how you're going to be feeling, because it's mixed feelings. Because on one hand, you're going to feel like, well, that makes sense and I'm not going crazy and this wasn't normal and now I've got a name for this. And maybe you're like me. You might have thought, well, narcissism is somebody, arrogant and confident who might be a little bit selfish and self-absorbed. But I had no idea of the depth and the width of what narcissism entails. And oh my God, I've just stepped into this whole twilight zone of realizing what narcissism is. And it is this person, because I've been ticking the boxes and I've nearly fallen off my chair. Like, how on earth can that be so specific? Because it is. And maybe there's also, there's that despair of, oh no, if this person is narcissistic, this is actually really serious. This is a serious personality disorder where nobody's going to tell you that this person can heal, because people don't see that as their experiences. Psychologists don't see it, healers don't see it. I haven't seen it. But like me, you may think, well, I'm the person that can heal this person. And I promise you, a lot of us have tried that to no avail. So there's this, and there's also this horror of, I've married this person is my mom or my dad or even my child. Maybe, you've got so much caught up with this person, if it's a spouse or you're in a marriage, or a business partner. You've got things like properties and money and resources and, of course, your kids, all sorts of things. And that's terrifying. So what do you do? What do you do when you discover a person is a narcissist? Well, let's go through what not to do, because this is the normal human reaction. You may take the information to the narcissist and say, you're a narcissist, look at this, what can we do with this? And I really want to advise you not to do that, because, of course, and whenever you've tried to hold the narcissist accountable or point something out or even try to help them or make them realize something about themselves, they attack you, they project onto you. And you are the one who's going to be called a narcissist, and they're going to blame you for everything. Then you get hooked in, you lecture, prescribe, you try to prove that you're the sane good person and that they are the narcissist. And the narcissist gets A-grade narcissistic supply from you, which means if I can trigger and hurt and affect you emotionally, it grants me the emotional energy to know I exist. It's A-grade narcissistic supply. So, and you lose your soul to this person every time you do it. So I really want you to understand, because you may not have learned all this stuff yet, but there's a right way to get through this. And there's a way that doesn't work, that's going to give you a lot more trauma and a lot more pain and drag it out in a really messy, nasty way. So the healthy way to do this is to detach and pull back. So maybe you can't leave, or maybe you can leave. It's better if you can go no contact and go. But if you can't, go modified contact. And in your separation, This isn't about sitting down with somebody and working it out peacefully and calmly, because it doesn't work like that. A narcissist is not interested in cooperating, and you know that. They don't cooperate. And the narcissist, if there is an end of a relationship, a narcissist must, for their own false self, their own ego, discredit you, smear you, attack you, punish you, take what they can from you and hurt you as much as they can. It's just what they do. So when you detach, don't try to work it out with them. Don't try to tell them what you're going to do. And in fact, if you can get what you need, seal it off, secure it, get out and go, the sooner the better, if you can. And you don't have to tell them. Actions speak louder than words. And then from that place, turning inwards to heal is vital. No contact doesn't heal you. And no contact on its own is not enough. Because if you just do no contact, aftershock comes, which means what happened yesterday, last week, last month, last year, will hit you like a freight train, because you've got the space, you're not in the battle, and a lot of people cave in and go back because you can be overwhelmed with feelings of, I need closure, I need accountability, didn't you love me, longing, despair, panic, fear. So many different emotions will come barreling down on top of you. And this is where NARP, the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Program, Module 1 can help you so much, because as those feelings hit, you can pick them up in your body, spiral them out, let them out, replace them with source, and shift out of all those powerless, helpless, anxiety, depression feelings into a more solidness and a more secure determination to look after yourself. So I can't recommend that enough to help you get through this, because what you want to do is be able to get out, heal, and get solid and sane and supported enough on the inside that you're going to be able to navigate what you need to get through to get out of this, what's going to happen, because splitting up with a narcissist is not easy. And to be able to detox this person, detox your trauma, and move into a different trajectory where this is never going to happen to you again, and you can actually heal and thrive beyond where you were even before this. But it's a process. So let's just go through it again. Okay, definitely give yourself a big hug and big validation, and because it's a shock when you find out. Realize you're not dealing with a normal situation. Detach, turn inwards to heal. And please know you are not alone. Millions of people have gone through this. In our community over the last 10 plus years, we've had millions of people that have come into this community to get the information, to work with NARP. And we have thousands of people in the NARP forum, the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Program Members Forum, who can help hold you, support you. These are people who have healed this, got through every circumstance you could imagine, into their new and true empowered lives without narcissists. We've got people that are where you're at, who are focused on that, cheering each other on. We've got people further down the track, and we have incredible moderators and MTE members who are there to help show you how to do this. So I so want you to feel supported. Check out the links that I'm going to put in this video, because I've got NARP and also my free webinar, which explains more about this whole process, what's been going on for you, and how to move through your healing with NARP in the most sequential, fastest, most powerful way. So I hope that this helps support you and gives you hope, because I promise you, you can get through this better than what you thought. Okay, lots of love. Bye-bye.